first, I have a bonus. I have a bonus receipt. I have a bonus receipt. That's right. I have a bonus receipt for those of you who are here. This, when I say I cannot make this stuff up, that is exactly what I mean. I cannot make this stuff up. I received information, and the information has been confirmed, that Ricky Caldwell, Ricky, if you're watching this, you are a liar and a hypocrite, and you are a walking contradiction. Yeah, all of those things. Well, why am I saying that? Well, here's why. Remember yesterday in the live that I did in part 3, I mentioned, and I had the conversation, but I put up the text conversation that I had with Ricky Caldwell. And then also posted the inbox and chat room conversation that he had with other brothers in there, questioning whether or not I should be a pastor or am a pastor because I don't have a local fellowship, that I'm not a part of a local church, that I did not tell him or anyone else what the name of the church that I attend, that I'm supposed to be a member, that I am supposed to be a member of a local fellowship, and to not be a member of a local fellowship is sin. Don't forget that, because that's exactly what he said. This man has gone on so far to say, remember this this tweet that he put up? This is him promoting the infamous echoes and sound bites. I can't wait to get to this video. I'm going to definitely deal with this video very soon. Y'all just be patient. Trust me, good things come to those who wait. And I'm saving the worst for last. But Ricky Caldwell posted this, promoted this video on his Twitter page, and he says, quote, "Public rebuke is never a joyous occasion, but it is necessary because of public unrepentant sin." And we still are looking for what these unrepentant sins that I have committed are. Can't find it from April, can't find it from her husband, can't find it from Ricky Gantz, Ricky Caldwell, K-Dub, Proverbial Life. Who else? Who else? Montana Viking? Who else? Who else? I'm just throwing names out there, whoever they may be. Just asking. Whatever the so-called unrepentant sins are, I have yet to be served with them, biblically speaking. But nonetheless, he says, Mr. SaikoWoods is not a member of a local church, so there are no elders to present these serious issues. And then he tells the viewer and those who follow him, please watch this video and think biblically. Now, remember, he says, Mr. SaikoWoods is not a member of a local church. Okay? Well, lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, neither is Ricky. I received this over 3 hours ago. This is in my channel, on my channel, part 3, under my response to April Chapman, Dear World Christian, K-Dub True, and Michael Williams, part 3. This sister, Patrice Brown, responded. She watched the video and she says, quote, "As a believer in Christ, my spirit is deeply grieved and troubled by this shocking turn of events. I'm praying for forgiveness and possible reconciliation for all parties involved. I am also deeply saddened that Rick Caldwell would question you about church membership when Rick is currently not a member of his local assembly. In fact, today, my church had new members presentation. Rick was not on the roster. Rick and I attended the same church. I'm a member. I joined Father's Day 2021. Rick and his wife started attending early 2021. Bruh. I responded to the sister. I said, wait a minute. What? Come again? Are you serious? Are you sure we're talking about the same Ricky Caldwell? Because I wanted to make sure. I wanted to know. I need to know. She responded back, yes, I'm talking about the same Rick Caldwell who questioned you about church membership. I spoke with Rick and his wife today after service to confirm their membership status after watching this video because I was stunned he would act like this toward you. Truly stunned. The name of our church is in your video, Faith Community Church. I found out about your page years ago when G. Craig Lewis was being exposed for his false teachings. Bruh. I said, thank you. Thank you. Patrice Brown responded and said, you're welcome. Grace and peace. And so I had reached out to her and I asked her if she would mind emailing me. I would like to speak with her offline because I wanted to ask some more questions. I just wanted to, know how and what brought this about and what made her reach out to me with this information, because I do not know Sister Patrice Brown. I don't recall speaking to this sister, but nonetheless, I wanted to personally thank her. But I did hear online, but I wanted to verbally and personally thank her for it. But I just found it to be rather interesting and timely, if you will, that this information was presented to me out of nowhere. God's providence. How about that? God's providence, his sovereign providence. Let's chalk it up to that. But she responded and said, respectfully, I don't want to speak offline. I have nothing more to say. I just wanted you and others to be aware that Rick Caldwell is not a member of his local assembly. My reasoning of why I wanted you and others to know is based on this verse. Therefore, to one who knows the right thing to do and does not do it, to him it is sin. James 4:17. How can I, as a believer in Christ, say nothing when a fellow believer is being attacked? How can I, knowing the truth, not disclose the truth? If I don't follow James 4:17, I've committed sin of omission. I have to answer to God about that. Grace and peace, brother. I said, no problem, sister. Thank you very much for your willingness to come forward with this pertinent information. Well, can anyone say hypocrite? Could anyone say, oh, I don't know. Let me see if maybe Mr. O'Neill can tell me better. Yeah.